Meet long doggo. This is a wild long doggo in habitat, namely on a bed, because that's where greyhounds spend most of their time. This coat is really ratty. It's made out of a very poor quality sweatshirting material. It's stretched an awful lot. It's falling apart. Today is going to be new pajamas day for Pop. So I'm going to make her kind of like a thunder vest thing. Right, I've managed to get Long Doggo's measurements. She wasn't very impressed. I think she was mostly just confused. Mummy, why are you doing this? So, I'm not an artist. Leave that to my children. But that's basically what she looks like. Give her some ears. Oh, I forgot a really long snoot. There we go. I suppose she could have an eye. That's such a bad picture. Okay, so this measurement is 78. Her waist is 53, very slim. Her neck is 38. From here to there is 34. And this measurement apparently varies wildly depending on whether she's lying down or standing up. Standing up it was 71 or 72. And lying down it was 92. That's insane. I'm not sure what to do with that. Okay, I'm gonna use the smaller measurement for today because today is making summer little pajama thingies and I have no idea how I'm making them. All her coats at the moment either just kind of end about there and then have a thing underneath that attaches on the other side or goes all the way around her to tie at the top. But I don't want to do that this time. I want to do something else, I think. My husband's obsessed with not having anything tight across her torso. I'm wondering if I can be bothered using something Velcro-y. So many choices. Oh, this picture amuses me greatly. I don't want this to be warm because I want her to be able to wear it on hot nights so that she's got her comfort of wearing something. She always settles much better when she's wearing something. So she's not going to have a high neck. It's just going to be something there. Oh, I wonder if I should have measured something here. Or do I just do like a neckline around there and then it just comes kind of like there with something underneath to keep it in place. Maybe I should look what thunder vests look like. They're actually a thing that you can buy, but why would you buy it when you can make it? What about if I do like a wide-ish thing like that? That joins up on the other side. Yeah, that could work. Oh, now I need to think about how I need another measurement. She's lying down. Oh, she's lying on her side. Let's do it. Hey, puppy. Mummy just wants to measure something else from your spine to like there. Where's your spine? Oh, go away, Mummy, you weirdo. Okay, so if we do it around 20 centimeters. Oh, do I need a middle measurement? It's for your own good. I think you'll like it. Do I just guesstimate that middle one? Are you going to stand up and let me measure you one more time? Probably not, eh? I'll see if I can get this underneath you. Oh, puppy. What's Mummy doing? All these indignities. I almost got it. Oh, well, it's probably good to measure you lying down anyway. 73, is that what you think of it all? Oh, yes. No, it's not 73. That's only 73 when you're lying down. It's 68. So that means I would need something cut on the fold. That is, I didn't really measure exactly where on her body this is. Okay, so I'm going to cut something that is, what's half of 38? 19. 19 around the neck, and then kind of like that shape. In theory, that's 72. That's 20 plus a thing that goes like that. I wonder if I could get it on her. No, because her legs would get in the way, wouldn't they? She's not the most cooperative dog, so no, we won't do that. That will have to be two separate, well, like a piece that's not attached on either side. So if that measurement is 68, I'm taking away 40, so that leaves 28, so this would be 14. And now I need to take into account the stretch of the fabric. So this is the fabric I was planning on using. I'm super tempted to use this one. I bought it to make a nightie for me, but it would be kind of funny on a dog, being dogs. And also it's like going to look awful on me, but I don't know how much I have. I still need to make a nightie for me. Maybe I'll have matching pajamas with the daughter and the dog will have her own. Or maybe I can just somehow use both for my nightie because I actually don't really care what it looks like. They were both on clearance, so that was the most important thing, that it would be cheap. Does this even have greyhounds? Outrageous. It's got sausage dogs and indeterminate. Oh, that's a Dalmatian. Oh, is that a pug? So I learnt this thing where you check how stretchy something is by taking a tape measure, and you maybe I do 20 centimeters, and then you stretch that and see how far it stretches. So you say 28, 20 to 28. And then the same, because this is two-way stretch, do the same thing this way. I feel like it stretches further the other way. That's interesting. But I'll just say 28. And then is this one the same? There's actually quite a lot of this left. Ooh. I feel like that one's stretchier. I'm just going to say they both go 20 to 30 on average, which means I kind of, if I want something to be tight, I need it to be 1.5. There's a maths thing that needs to happen here. I think what I need to do is make these measurements like 2/3. Is that right? If I want to end it, I want it to end up being 30. Yeah, that's 2/3 of that. So if I want this to end up being 20, it would need to be about, let's say, 14. And if I want this to end up being 14, how many times is 3 going to, well, let's just say 10. And the neck, I don't want that to be too tight. Maybe we'll just say 15. Do I need it to be as tight as possible? No, so maybe I should make it 3/4 rather than 2/3. So 3/4 of 20 would be, not that different, because maybe I'll make that, choices, 16. 3/4 of 14 would be, I'm internally adding seam allowances. That's why my numbers are weird. 3/4 of 14 is, 3/4 of 10 is 7.5. 3/4 of 4 is 1, which means 8.5. Yeah, this is very much estimation, taking into account various variables such as wanting it to be tight but not too tight, and seam allowances. I'm really confused by that number. 7.5, 8.5, is it really 3/4 of 14? 10. Helps if you add 3/4, not 1/4. Right, I'm going to make that measurement 11. I mean, I can always add a little bit or take away a little bit if I have to, but it would be useful to not. How wide do I want this bit to be? So, starting to have trouble reading my, that was 34. So if I start it from there and go to there, I'm going to make that 34 along there. So if that's 72 on the top, well, that's going to be curved, so there's no point measuring that. I'm just going to, I should really measure from here to here. Oh, where is she? She's gone away in disgust. 34. 34 is 1.5. 1.5 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 is 1.5 I'll be back. Stay standing, stay standing, stay standing. I need to measure from your legs to your waist. Okay. 34. Where's your bed? Come back. just quickly. Let me measure that. Okay, that's like 71. I got what 92 before. How's that? How do you stretch out 20 centimeters when you lie down? All right, you can come and lie down now. I've got your measurements. I have no idea how accurate that is because she's lying down and there's no way she's going to stand up for me at this point. So I'm not going to diminish the lengthways thingy to take into account stretch because it won't stretch that way because nothing's pulling it. I'm only going to diminish it going this way. So now I need to see, I kind of want to make it out of the dogs. It almost feels rude to use that for me and not for her. And I'm sure I've got enough. In fact, I might even have more of the blue than I do of this. Yeah, I'm going to do it out of the dogs. It's too cute not to. So I need it to be 72 wide. I'm sure this is like 1.5 wide. That will leave some for me to make some interesting patchwork pajamas for myself. I need to figure out how to cut this out. There is dog hair all over the floor, but hey, this is for the dog, so she can have her own hair. So the total distance I need along here is 16 plus 11, 35. Oh, spot on! Sometimes I astound myself with my brilliance. Only occasionally. Oh, I should make sure that I actually do have enough length. Oh yeah. I'm sure I bought a meter. That doesn't seem like exactly a meter, but it's probably because it's rolled up, not because they cut it terribly. That never happens. It's one of the most annoying things about this kind of fabric is all the rolling. But this one's quite sturdy, so at least it won't be too difficult to work with. Some of them that are a bit more kind of flimsy have trouble like getting eaten and stuff by the machine. This one might a little bit. This machine that I have now doesn't like eating fabric like my old one. It's quite fantastic. It just makes me very happy. Okay, so I need 15 up here. I'm wondering if I should add an actual neck binding. Maybe I should make it 19 and add a neck binding that will reduce it down to 15. Too many decisions. Is this even straight? Oh. How careful do I need to be for a dog? Well, some might argue I need to be more careful because she can't argue for herself. I think I'm going to make it 15 and then maybe add a neck binding too. We'll see. So that's probably needs to be at a bit of an angle owing to her neck goes like that. Let's make it at a random angle. I want 72 along here. And that would be 72. From here we need it to be, let's say this one 20 down. Let's mark a few, is there a chair in the way? A few 20s along here, just so I have some sort of idea of where that line is. I want 28 along here. Oh yeah, that'll do. Wait, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yes, 28. And then what did I say? 34 along here. Very intrigued to see if this works out. 34. I should just turn this around so I don't have to do subtraction. 34. That is so not straight. Oh well. And then a curve like that. And I guess, where's the center of this thing? What did I say? 34, so 17. And then, so from there I'll measure 14 down. Probably only needs to be that wide, so maybe I'll just do that in the middle. 14. just had a thought that if I cut it like this, I'm going to have to join it at the bottom. So now I'm thinking I should actually move all of this down here and then put like a longer bit, but also cut it somewhere else so I'm not wasting fabric. That's going the wrong way, is it? No, I think it needs to be perpendicular to the edge, now that I think about it. Okay, so I actually only need this fold to be like that. Maybe what I need to do is kind of make a pattern piece off that or something. No, let's just wing it. Just going to tutu about, I'll be back. This is the shape I've decided on for her body. I'm hoping I've got it right. And I can't make this bit quite this wide if I cut it here, but I can make it almost as wide. So I'm going to do that over there. So I'm really only using this piece of fabric, which is pretty good. So I'm going to be brave and cut it out. I might have got more that end if I had unrolled that more, but effort. You can hear Mr. Creepy out there somewhere. He's really called Mr. Whippy, but you just get creepy bits of his music on the breeze. Ooh. I've never liked Mr. Whippy. I should get pins and unroll that, but I think we know I'm not going to. Oh, I was going to maybe make that slightly shorter. Never mind, whatever. So if that goes there, and I fold that like that. This is all very, very technical. That looks weird, but anyway. It would help if I could see what I was doing. I'm going to just assume that's going along the line. Oh, it's actually not bad. Yeah, I don't like that, so I need to change the shape. There we go. And then I'll just make this side a little longer because I'll need to attach it in some way that I have not yet determined. I should probably actually draw a line so it's even. I'll give it an extra 5 centimeters just to be safe. Okay, so in theory I now have a dog coat that just needs to be sewn together. Gosh, it's really not going to cover much. Have I marked where this is going to be attached? Of course not. That would require foresight that I did not have. So I need to sew the neck together. Did I even mark how long that goes for? Maybe I'm really just doing that. And I am going to add a neck binding because otherwise that's going to be really flimsy. And then I just need to figure out where to put this. So if I can still see my lines, let's do that before I can't. It's probably the same place that that is, the original piece that I drew. Gosh, those birds are loud. So that measurement was 28, so that's there. And then something's not the same as it was. That's 36. Anyway, I'll put, that's the middle of that. Is that even where I want it to be? The best thing to do would be to do the neck, put it on her, and then figure out exactly where I want to put that part, wouldn't it? But this is the current state of her, so chances are that's not going to happen anytime soon. Bribery may need to be employed. Oh yeah, this dog, I tell you. Come here, you mongrel, honestly. Now you just need to stand there while I get this over your head. Oh yes, that's alright. Like that. Right, we can take that off now. You can get back to lying down. So basically it's done, except I have to figure out how to figure out I have to figure out what to do about fastening it. And now I'm on the floor. Someone thinks that I should be paying her attention. Oh, you sweet darling girl. My instinct is Velcro. I'm just trying to decide if I'm brave enough to just sew Velcro on that, and then assume it's going to fit. I think I just should. And the worst thing that can happen is that I will need to unpick it and redo it. But the best thing that can happen is that it will fit perfectly and then I will be done. And that will be great. So I'm going to do that. I'm wondering if I should do a long strip or a few bits. Probably a long strip, eh? I don't love Velcro for many reasons. And I kind of wish there was another way that would be... Oh, I did actually add quite a bit more than that, didn't I? Maybe I can do it higher up. Maybe instead of pins, I will... Yes, I'm going to make her get up again. You have no idea the struggles. I'm going to make her get up and try it on her again and then figure out exactly where to put the Velcro. All right, last bit of bribery for the final moment of truth. I hope it's the final moment of truth and I don't have to do anything else because yeah. Nelly, come over here. Hey, puppy, it's over here. She's not known for her brains or her survival instinct. And yes, I know you're not meant to touch dogs that are eating. She doesn't care. She's a greyhound. Greyhounds are weird. Maybe that should be at more of an angle to take into account the angle of her tum. What do you think, puppy? Do you like your coat? I'll have to take your collar off before I put it on. I hope it's not too tight around there. Oh. Sorry. That's probably not a nice place to be touched when you're swallowing, is it? What do you think? Do you like it? It probably doesn't even need to be that long because it's really just for the kind of tightness around here. I do wonder if I should put that at a slightly different angle, but that would involve unpicking. And as we've established, I dislike unpicking. I'm going to leave it for now, and my husband can object if he wants to, I suppose, and make me redo it. Oh, well, she seems happy wearing it. Hey, puppy, you're wearing dogs. I think it'll be too hot if I leave it on, so I'm going to take it off now and call it done. Yay! Puppy's got pajamas, summer pajamas. It's a really long time since I filmed all the rest of that. Anyway, what adjustments did I need to make? Well, the neck was too tight, so I had to make that bigger. Otherwise, I don't think I did change anything. I might have just forgotten. Always a strong possibility. But, yep, that worked. Always nice when things work. Feel free to like and subscribe and all that stuffs. And if you kind of are interested but you also have no idea how to sew yet, I have another channel, Stitch Happens the Makery How To, which I will link below, in case you want to go check that one out. Bye!